What's up, my friends? Welcome back to another vlog. Just waking up here this morning and, turning on the TV and having to listen to the news in the background. I just wanted to talk about something very, very briefly. And I do mean briefly because I just, I don't discuss politics much. In fact, I hate politics. I really hate politics. I was big into it for a while, but then I started to pull back from the curtain after I just saw what was kind of behind the curtain. Just two quarreling sides against each other all the time, none with any real solutions, in a nutshell, basically. But, waking up this morning and listening to all the news, it's like, I just wanted to comment really, really quickly on, like, all this, the tax cut and Trump and all this, like, situation. This legislation, this system, whatever the hell you want to call it, it's never going to get anything done. It really, like, doesn't matter who's in there. It seems like this is never going to get done. It seems like the system never works for the American people. Even when it tries to work for the American people, it doesn't work for the American people. It's just like, we're always giving these huge tax cuts to corporations, and I've talked about this before on this channel, is that that's the most detrimental problem to this entire country. If you keep giving tax breaks to corporations, all of the money just keeps getting hoarded at the top of the pyramid. None of that money trickles down into the economy. We need that money. You have to remember that, like, I am not asking for their money. People aren't asking for your money. The country is asking for your money. The country is asking for your money. We need better infrastructure. We just had a deadly train accident over in Washington State, right? So we need better infrastructure. We need to invest in solar power, wind power, electric cars, high-speed rails, stuff to actually build our country and actually, for reals, in all seriousness, make America great again, right? But no, what just happened? We just passed a tax bill again that gives all of these huge tax cuts. I mean, sure, like, I guess the middle class is supposed to get something out of this for, like, maybe, like, a year or two, but then it immediately reverts back, and we have to, like, start paying back all this money and stuff. Again, the system just working as unfair as it could possibly be. At what point are we going to get to the stage where, you know what America needs to do? The entire country of America just needs to go on strike, because it's like I said before, it's almost like it doesn't matter who's in there. Like, nothing is going to ever get done for the actual people that, like, pull the rope with bleeding teeth in this country every day, just trying to get by, just living paycheck to paycheck, doing the best they can. And if nothing is going to get done, well, guess what? We can do the same thing. We can't do anything for you. We have the option to not do anything for you either. What if there were just, like, a mass awakening in this country, right? And then everybody just, like, in one fell swoop, decided, you know what, I'm not going to work anymore. I'm not paying my taxes anymore. I'm not paying my bills. I'm not dropping my kids off at school. I'm not doing any of that stuff anymore, any human activities, until you guys decide that you want to work for us. Because when you think about it, how does the top of the pyramid, right, gain all of its power? It gains all of its power from us. The rest of the pyramid wouldn't exist without the general public. We are the infrastructure that literally holds them up and gives them all this power. The minute that everybody in this country just stops going to work and stops paying taxes, stops doing all this regular human activity, that is the exact moment where they lose all their power. But it's... The thing is it's a strange conversation to have, because in a lot of ways we're powerless and we can't do that. Because if you stop working and you stop doing all these things, that, like I said, like paying your bills and all this stuff, guess what happens? You can't live. Like, all of a sudden, you can't eat, you can't breathe, you can't think, you can't move without money. But then, also on the other side of that, if everybody were to do that at the same time, like, what are they going to do? They're going to throw us all in jail? They're going to let us all starve to death? They're going to let us all become homeless? No. See? Like, we're the infrastructure that holds the top of the pyramid up. And it's time for people to really take that into consideration. Like, how long would you like us to be pushed around before we're actually going to do something? Because, we don't have to do, it's not like we need to, like, wage war against, like, the system, right? A rage against the machine, like literally, we don't actually physically need to do that. It's really simple. All you gotta do is just stop doing everything. Just stop doing what you're doing. Stop going to work. Stop paying your bills. Just stop stop living your life as the time clock slave, if you will. I guess just stop. Stop everything. Just stop. Like literally, if the entire United States were to come to some kind of stop motion where we just stop, like everything, everybody just pulls back at once and says, you know what, that's it. Like we're not on board for this anymore. You guys don't want to help. We don't want to help either. We're just going to sit here until you guys fix the system and see how fast everybody at the top of the pyramid loses their power and loses their position, because it's us. We are the country. They can't do anything without us. We are the affected minds, the influenced minds. We are them. We're the general public. That's us. So it's a really interesting conversation to have, and mostly I just want to ask you guys what you think about that. Like, what side are you on? Do you have a side at all? Do you think that it could be possible, like for the entire United States to actually go on strike at some point and just stop doing everything that they're doing, so that the government finally wakes up and says, you know what, we can't keep treating people like this, because if we keep treating people like this, then they're going to do that. They're just going to stop working. They're just going to stop. The entire country's going to stop. But could that ever happen? You see, like could that ever realistically happen? Is the question. So what do you guys think about those specific issues that I'm talking about this morning? Leave all your thoughts and opinions down below in the great white void, of course. I'll see you guys back for the next vlog very soon. Later. Please, take care if you can.